Welcome to my very late July Plan With Me video. Summer is always a frustrating time to work on bullet journaling, for me at least. I always drop off with my productivity around July and August. I'm not sure if it's the long days, vacations, or general heat, but my motivation plummets for goal setting. I even throw my budgeting out the window. To keep me interested in my bullet journal for July, I wanted to do a layout and change things up. I started with a title page, something I don't normally do in my planner. Not only is it a title page, but it's also a Dutch door cutout. I've hesitated to do this because it renders the back page completely useless. Normally, the first page of my spread is a calendar, so I did a small, picturesque version and tucked it into the top of the page to try and get some utilization out of it. I also had to make do with the tools I had on hand. I don't own an X-Acto knife, so I had trouble cutting out the page precisely with my blunt paper scissors. July is my birthday month, so I wanted the design to be a little mystical and more my aesthetic than what people consider a July theme. Birthdays aren't normally a huge celebration, and after 21 it seems kind of silly to celebrate it. But I didn't always have a party or recognition of my birthday growing up, so now that I get to make my own situation, I make it a bigger deal. I remember my first birthday party when I was 8, a huge milestone in the religious community I grew up in. It was a family party to celebrate my baptism, and some of the gifts I received included a karaoke machine, a Bible, my first ever Pokemon card deck, and my journal. That was my first introduction to journaling, and it's crazy to think that almost 20 years later, I still be doing that practice, if not a little less gossiping and more productivity-based. The past 3 years, I've gone on some crazy adventures for my birthday with my best girlfriends, who, coincidentally, have birthdays literally the day after mine. Having a summer birthday opens the possibilities to enjoy outdoor adventures, even if that meant I could never bring treats to my class in elementary school. Last year, we went on a small weekend adventure. We woke up to an amazing view, clouds right outside our hotel with mountains peeking out above them. We toured some caves and screamed off the world's tallest roller coaster. We relaxed in natural hot springs and ate some delicious diner food before staying up all night catching up on each other's lives, since we moved to different parts of the state. 3 years ago, we went to our local Renaissance festival. We drove for nearly 2 hours in traffic to get to our hidden oasis. The parking lot was massive and full, so we had to shuttle to the castle's main gates. Once inside, we popped in and out of shops, touring the festive grounds in search of trinkets to take home. We got henna tattoos, supported local artists, and played a game of I Spy. The heat scorched our skin as we threw axes, wove through the maze, and dreamed of dressing up for the following year. We watched performances including belly dancing, pirate comedy acts, and giant orchestral bands. I cried at some point watching the elephant rides, and we ate some crocodile jerky. We finished the day with a jousting tournament, cheering on our champions and decorating their javelins with ribbons. My birthday this year won't be anything too crazy, just relaxing at a local reservoir. I can't help but feel grateful to be celebrating another year of life with good health, great friends, and success in my career and relationship. Moving on to the budget section, I continued with the budgeting squares like I've done previously. There's a spot to put my income and the date of the payday. The left column is for my bills and essential expenses each month. I try to keep these low and allocate only 40% of my income to these each month. The furthest right column is my savings and debt expenses. This should account for 30% of my income each month, with 15% going towards debts and 15% going towards my savings. My 401k is automatically deducted from my paycheck every 2 weeks. The middle column is for other expenses such as groceries, gas, and spending. These fluctuate depending on how full my pantry is, how often I'm driving, and what my needs are for the month, but I try to keep it within that 30% range. I really didn't feel like putting a lot of effort into decorating my page outside of that first title page. So I just added some shadows to these boxes, made the lines nice and crisp like I like, and you can see that here in a minute. Thank you so much for watching this video and hanging out with me. I had a blast. If you want to know what my goal setting for Q3 is, go ahead and hop on over to that video. Otherwise, I will see you next time. I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day. Bye-bye.